Namaste, I am Anita Goa. If you are new to me and my channel, welcome. This is a quick routine that is very effective to target the hips and the thighs, stretch them as well as release tensions and tightnesses. You can use it post-workout, you can use it post-foam rolling. I've also included a foam rolling video that really works well with this routine. It is linked in the information box below, as well as in one of those cards. And if you enjoy it, I would love to hear if you use that combination together and how that feels. You can also do this at the end of your day just to release. Use it in whichever way that suits you. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to support me. If you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it. See you on the mat. We're going to begin in downward facing dog. So spread your fingers, drop your head, just keep your heels way off the ground like you have high heels on, and bend your knees and draw your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. So just let your head drop, shake it loose a little bit. Just get that full extension in your spine and lots of space there in your torso. And then bend and extend your legs like you're pedaling through your feet. Try to lift your toes off the floor and roll from the balls of your feet into your heels. As you keep your toes a little bit lifted, as you're pressing into your heels, draw the energy up through your shins and feel that you're pressing into the heels and giving your calves a good stretch. So this way you find balance between strength in your shins and flexibility in your calf. And that way you will prevent some shin splints. Good. We're going to step the left foot forward to a low lunge position. You can come onto your fingertips. You can also use blocks here. If you have blocks, roll your shoulders open. So find that full extension from your right heel to the crown of your head. And then gently lower the right knee into the floor. Give the knee padding if it needs it, and point your foot. And then toe heel your left foot to the side. On a diagonal, just allow the knee to open to the side and your left foot be on 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You can allow yourself to turn to the outer edge of your left foot if that feels okay, and allow the hips to move forward and lift up through the lower belly, lift through the chest, roll the shoulders open. So you can continue to keep your hand on the block or keep your hand on the floor. And you might even feel a deep stretch into your inner thighs, deep into your groin, and into your right hip flexor or psoas, and maybe even into the front of your right thigh, your quadricep. So just stretch your edge as far as you can. Fully inhale and completely exhale. And if you feel like you can take it a little bit further, draw in a little bit more through the abdomen so you stabilize yourself. And then possibly bend the leg behind you, take a hold of it, and draw the heel away from your buttocks. This is quite intense into the quadricep, the front of your thigh. You can also draw the heel towards you. Okay, you can inhale when you draw the heel away. And you can exhale when you draw the heel towards you. Or you can just hold it. Whatever floats your boat. Just breathe with it and feeling that elongation in the front of your body. Good. Then mindfully release. Curl your back toes under, draw up into the abdomen, lift your hips a little bit, and then toe heel the left foot back to where it came from. And then find your low lunge again. Hopefully now you feel a little bit more space there in the front of your right thigh. Adjust the back leg and gradually straighten out your front leg. So you can come up a little bit higher onto the blocks. It's always good to use these tools so that you maintain that extension in your spine. Feel free to flex the left foot so you get a little bit deeper into the calf. And as you exhale, see if you can fold further over the left leg. So this might feel too intense, just make sure you don't round, but stay elongated and just exhale as fully as you can. Inhale as completely as you can. Exhale as fully as you can. Inhale as completely as you can. Good. Then gradually release. Bend your leg. And then ground the palms to the floor and step it back to downward facing dog. Good. We're going to step the right foot forward. Come on to the fingertips again or onto the blocks. Just find that full extension from your left heel to the crown of your head. Lift out of the shoulders. Then lower the back knee into the floor again. Give it padding if you need it. Point the foot. And then toe heel the right foot to the side. And now your foot is going to be more on 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Allow yourself to just open the knee as far as it can go. Just feel it on each side of the body. It might not be the right thing for you to do. You just feel what feels right for you. And just allow the hips to move forward. Feeling that deep stretch into the front of your left thigh, the front of your hip, maybe even up into your abdomen, maybe deep into your groin, inner thigh. And then if you want to take it a little bit further, you can bend that back leg. Either draw the heel away and then open the chest further, or draw the heel in towards you. So you can flow between them. Inhale, open. And exhale, draw it in. Or if you just want to stay in one place and you feel the most release there, do that. It's your practice. Good. And gradually release that. Lift your hips a little bit as you curl the toes under and toe heel that right foot back to where it came from. Come back into that low lunge. Adjust yourself a little bit and then straighten out your front leg. Come up higher if you need to. Feel free to flex the right foot. Don't hunch or sink or round your spine. Try to find that extension. And just exhale and fold as far as you can go forward. Just maintain good posture. And just feel the energy flowing through your body. Good. And slowly bend the leg again. Ground the palms to the floor and exhale to downward facing dog. Good. We're going to slide the right leg forward into a pigeon position. So draw the right knee towards your right thumb. Look behind you and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin and the top of the foot. Come on to your fingertips as you inhale. And then exhale, descend it forward. So now you can either rest your forearms on the floor, turning your palms up, or you can go all the way down, resting your forehead on your hands or on a block. Right? So just feel this is a very deep stretch into your buttocks muscles. Try to soften the upper body as you exhale and inhale. You want to allow the upper body weight to drop into your lower body. And as you're breathing, feel that release into the buttocks muscle. Good, and gradually move your hands back and push yourself up. Okay, now we're going to turn over onto our right hip and just turn to face the back. And you're going to cross your right foot to the outside of your left thigh and bend your left leg in for seated spinal twist. So level off your sitting bones and draw that right leg as close into your chest as you can. Wrap your left arm around your thigh and then twist it open to the right. So now you're continuing to stretch that right hip, okay? So the same area that was targeted in the pigeon position is continued to be targeted, but you might feel it a little bit differently. Plus you get that spinal twist through the left side of your spine. Try not to overturn your head. Beautiful. And then release and just do an open twist in the other direction. And just face now to your new front. And now that the left leg is bent, we're just going to swing the right leg to the back. Readjust a little bit so that the arms are shoulder distance and your left knee is right on top of your left thumb. Peek behind you and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin and the top of the foot. Come on to your fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, descend it forward. So again, you can be on your forearms. Make sure you stay lifted out of your shoulders. And if you feel like you can come down a little bit further, go a little bit further. But just try to stay with your breath. Soften the upper body against the lower body so that the lower body can soften against the floor and the earth. Just notice how this side feels. If it feels tighter than the other side, or if this side feels more open than the other side. And just pay attention to them as you continue to stretch. Good. Then gradually push the floor away from you and come back up. And then sit down onto your left sitting bone, and now we're going to go back to where we came from and cross that left foot to the outside of the thigh. Bend your right leg in, level off your seat, and draw the left leg as close into your chest as you can. Wrap the right arm around your thigh and twist it open. So maybe this looks a little bit different on camera, but just follow my instructions. And you only have two sides to worry about, so you will figure it out. Fully inhale and completely exhale. Continue to feel that stretch into the left hip. Notice how that feels on this side, and also feel that stretch into the right side of your spine. So always in my routines, I try to focus on the whole body, even though our focus is on the hips and the lower body, but everything is connected. Good. And then gradually release and do an open twist and face forward. Lovely. We're going to face each other and work the soles of our feet together. So try to draw your heels as close into your groin as you can. Hold on to your ankles and try to lift up through your chest. Pin your shoulder blades down and together. And then from there, from that extension, then you can hold on to your big toe joints, so the big toe mounds. Pry the soles of your feet open and then try to exhale and hinge it forward from your hips. Right, feel free to also go and sit up against the wall and just allow your knees to drop down. And you can do this while you're watching television. And just over time, feel the inner thighs opening and stretching. And that will have an effect on everything in your hips and your lower body, even your upper body. Good. So try not to hunch, just like that other forward bend. Try to maintain the extension, bending from your hips, and only go as far as you can. You can wiggle a little bit side to side, you know, if that feels good. Just creating some space. Breathing, enjoying. It's only tension, it's only tightness. Just visualize yourself exhaling it away. And come up. And just notice the changes that happen over time. To come out of this, take the outside of your thighs and help your legs to come together. And then extend your legs. And if you felt this at all in your knees, just give them a little bit of a massage. And then we're going to bend forward into a seated forward bend. So feel free to keep the knees bent. Lift your chest again. Inhale the arms up, flex your feet, and then exhale, hinge it forward. So you can take the outsides of your feet, you can rest your hands to the side, you can use a strap or a belt or a scarf or a towel, anything that you have. And depending on the length of your hamstrings, fold yourself over the thighs. So if your hamstrings are on the tighter side, keep your knees a little bit bent and then go for that extension in your spine. And keep breathing. And as you start to feel that the hamstrings are elongating, then you straighten the legs out a little bit more while maintaining that extension of your spine and just proceeding. So just like the downward facing dog. Breathe with it. It's a process, and it's also just a big process of being patient, tolerant, accepting. It's only hamstring tightness. And maybe wiggle a little bit side to side. Sometimes a little movement can help to release. At other times, more stillness can help to release. So just follow your intuition. What you feel might be right for you will be right for you. And gradually come up. Yay! Inhale the arms up, reach everything up and in, and exhale. So good. I hope that you enjoyed that little quick stretch for the hips and the lower body. I would love to hear how this felt on your body. And also if you did it in combination with the foam roller, if you felt a little bit more of a release. I'll be happy to make more videos like this if that is the case. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.